YouTube. Morning, fellas. Ferocious Mgtow here, and I'm rolling. I am in Illinois, just crossed over from the Wisconsin border. So, just kind of giving you a little idea of northern Illinois. This is what it's looking like. I'm about maybe an hour from the city, something like that. Yeah, I think I'm about an hour from the city. So I'm headed out to drop off my empty tank so it can be clean, and to pick up a loaded trailer on the yard over in Shanahan, Illinois. And then I'm going to be taking that to the terminal we have in Northwest Indiana. And then I'll shut it down for the rest of the day. And I'm going to go to the gym, get me a really good pump in. Hope you guys are working out. I said in the future, I'm going to probably end up breaking down, buying I'm going to buy a camera and a microphone. I'm going to break down and go ahead and get it. You guys killing me, but I'm going to go ahead and do it so I can produce better videos and have better sound. Right now I'm just using my phone. I said I would grow my audience organically just off the phone. And now I got quite a few guys, so I'm going to go ahead and put forth more effort, because I realize, you know, I have something to offer. We all have something to offer to this world. We all have experiences. We all have different talents, different skills that we can offer to other men who should be able to benefit from it. Because I don't like when I hear people say, oh, they got to make their own mistakes. Those mistakes can cost you your life. It is more fitting and it is more wise to learn from another man's mistakes. And also it's more fitting and it's more wise to learn from another man's successes. So in this space that we have created for ourselves, we should want to be the best men that we can be. So to be able to pull from the collective, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and use that information in such a way where it benefits the collective. That's what we should be trying to do as men. We have to think positive, right? We have this knowledge. It's like being able to go into an MMA gym for the first time. I'm in my first time going into an MMA gym. I got my butt kicked, but I was expecting to get my butt kicked because nobody really showed me how to fight with rules and regulations and, you know, with protocols and with certain tactics. Nobody taught me that. So because nobody taught me that, I had to go in there and learn it the hard way by getting my butt kicked. But it took about a few months before I was able to at least get the instructor on the ground and kind of fight him to a standstill. Well, it took a few months to do that, and when I did, he was shocked, but I hadn't learned enough to be able to submit the guy. But I was able to get him to the ground and pin him, but I wasn't able to submit him because I hadn't learned enough yet. But I kind of gave up on it because I was getting beat up pretty bad. Well, not necessarily beat up as far as him beating me up, as far as just my body. You know what I mean? My knees, my back, my neck. What else? Like my groin area. All some areas really started to hurt. And then when I would leave out of the gym and get all cleaned up and had to go to work driving, I was all, I was hurting while I was driving. So I said, I got to stop. I can't really keep doing that because it's starting to affect my money, and I can't let it affect my money, because if I let it affect my money, then I can't even I can't even afford to go to his gym. So from there, I made the decision to transition from MMA to just boxing. So that was a much better transition, because I don't have to box like sparring. I never really sparred with people, but I just went in there and learned the techniques and just beat up on the bag every day, and along with the boxer's workout, which is super intense, and that was a better fit for me. I didn't really get into sparring because you have to sign a waiver, and I didn't feel comfortable signing that waiver because you don't really know who you're getting in there with. I'm too new and too old at that, because I think I had did that when I was about maybe 46. I took up boxing for 3 years. So I said I just want to have learn enough so I can develop my one-hitter quitter. So once I got my one-hitter quitter down pat, hell, that took about 3 years, and I haven't really been back since, because after that I bought the truck, and then here I am, conquering this highway. But I said all that to say, if you don't learn from other men, then you have to learn the hard way. Okay? A lot of us don't appreciate what we can learn from each other. It's because, our mammies picked some terrible people, and those guys wasn't around, or our fathers picked terrible women. However you want to look at it, you know what I mean? It's two sides to every coin. But because of that, we didn't have the male leadership and have the male role model and have the masculine image growing up. So we have a void in that department. So that's why we have to learn from each other. We have to become the collective fathers for the whole manosphere. So some of us had fathers, some of us didn't. The majority of us didn't. But we got to learn from each other. That's basically why I'm coming at you all with this. We have to learn from each other. Simple as that. And so that way we got to be a little bit more forgiving. If you got a difference of opinion with a guy, it's all good. Challenge him far as mentally. There's nothing wrong with challenging us mentally, but we can't insult each other. We can't backbite. We can't wag our finger. Okay? This knowledge comes to everybody in different stages of their life. Some people is after a divorce. Some people it's after a breakup. Some people is after their female cheated on them. Some became after they got into a domestic squabble with the female and end up going to jail. So some of them is child support. Some of them, maternity fraud. They don't know, or abandonment. Guys come to the Red Pill community from all different sorts of situations. So you don't really know what stage a guy in. We just assume that he's Red Pill as fuck. That might not be the case. He might have just stumbled on this community by accident, and he's learning, right? And most of these cats, it scare them for a minute. That's why that's hence the purple pill. Okay? And if they're purple pill, it don't take much. Basically one world-class BJ away from going back totally blue pill. You know what I mean? That's all it takes is one good world-class BJ. And hell with this red pill stuff. I'm going back blue pill all the way. Okay? And I noticed something. All of my friends are married now. I'm about the only one that's not. I got two that just proposed to their girls. Both of them are like 55. I think it's their second marriages. Two of my buddies I went to college with, both of them just got married recently. My mentor, which is a younger cat, we'll call him Playboy. I got a buddy that's my mentor. We're gonna call him Playboy. I don't want to share his real name. He just recently got married. Now keep in mind, he's a younger guy. He's only 35, but yet he's my mentor. You know what I mean? Because he's the one who talked me into getting my CDL and getting into trucking. So I don't have a problem with having a mentor that I'm 20 years older than. But he's been able to guide me successfully to get me to this point. Then he shared with me that he wanted to get married. So I told him, why? Why would you want to get married now, man? You're making great money. You're 35. You know, you're making 200 plus. You don't have any kids. You got one of them new Camaros. Okay? You got 2 trucks. You got 2 trailers. You got a driver. You're making excellent money. You've been in trucking for over 10 years. So he started at like 25. He's 35 now. Been an owner operator about 7-8 years. He had his own business for 7-8 years. Doing great. And guess who he picked, fellas? A single mother. I'm like, oh my God. So I told him, hey man, you already getting the milk for free. Why buy a cow? Okay? And of course, he makes, what, 4 times what she make? I think she probably around 50,000. He 200. Of course she want to marry. Of course she wants to get married. So you know she was pushing for that marriage. But you know, I said my little 2 cents. He didn't listen because he sent me a video. I know he probably was thinking that I was going to be displeased. So he didn't even tell me. He just stopped calling. Look, he just stopped. We just call each other every day because he driving, I'm driving. He stopped calling me, and then he sent me a picture with him getting. I guess he took his now wife to Cancun or somewhere. This is pre-COVID, right before COVID. He took her to Cancun, and on the beach, he had a band serenading her, and while she was focused on the band, he kind of dipped behind her, got on one knee, pulled a ring out of his pocket, and then the band motioned to her to look behind her. She looked behind her, and he was on his one knee, you know, offering up his very soul. And he gave her the ring, and they got married. You know, he didn't invite me because he know how I feel about marriage. You know, this is the thing. None of these guys invite me to these marriages because they know how I feel. You know what I mean? They know how I feel. But you know, if he had invited me, I would have came. I would have went just to support him because I wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for him. So he's been a hell of a mentor to me. So I appreciate that. So I would have went just because he asked me to. You know what I mean? I would have just kept my mouth closed. I said what I said. Look at this heifer here. See how women drive? Y'all see that? Tailgate, all that person in that truck had to do was to hit their brakes. She'd have been done. But oh well, and she's speeding. But oh well, I digress. Yeah, if he had invited me, I would have went. You know what I mean? Just to support him. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be doing this. Because I had no intention on being in trucking. Actually, I didn't know what I was going to do. I really didn't. I was really thinking when I was getting ready to close my business because of 08, after the crash, I was thinking that I was going to go back and start welding. I was going to probably draw off my industrial welding certificate. And I'm a hell of a welder, so I could probably just, that's what I was thinking, like, okay, I could probably run to the, they got companies in the Chicagoland area that I know I could go to if I really needed a job. All I had to do was show my welding skill, and I could get a job pretty easily. But even though I didn't necessarily want to do that because I don't want to look at that fire every day, that's a hell of a job. That's why I'm like, you know, all men are trash. Yeah, right. Hard as we work, man, please. But he was a godsend. You know, he just came out of nowhere because we didn't grow up together. We 20-year age difference. You know, and pulled my coattail, made me aware about trucking, told me what I had to do, and I did it. And he said out of all the people that he talked to, I was the only person who actually followed through, got it done, and now I got my own business, got my own trucks. Just like him. And I did it in short order, okay? Short order. 24 months before I got my truck. So, you need mentors. You need to be able to take information from guys and evaluate it seriously, so you don't have to make mistakes, fall in these traps, let the machine grind you up and spit you out. You know, so we gotta either pay for mentorship or have mentors, maybe coaching. I'm thinking about grabbing me another coach. I used to have a coach back in the day, so I'm thinking about getting another one because I'm gonna take this show on the road. So I'm gonna get me I'm probably gonna get two coaches, one for business and one for YouTube, so I can get better at this. Look at that guy that's speeding. See what I'm saying? No reason at all, just speed. There's not a lot of traffic out here, so just, you know, he ain't going to work. Why are you going so fast? Some people just get behind the wheel of a car and just drive like a bat out of hell for no apparent reason. Then I bet if we ask that person where they going, you probably just going to the store. You'd rather risk your life just going to the store. It is what it is, guys. But yeah, we need to be able to take instruction from other men. And I advise that we start getting mentors and we start getting coaches. Okay? And I'm going to be the first to lead by example. I'm in the process now. I'm going to be looking for 2 coaches. One for business and one for YouTube. Okay? And I'm gonna be willing to pay these people. I know I can get free coaching. Let me give you guys a little tip. You can get free coaching for business. For you guys who want to add to your income, and you got a business idea, and you don't know where to start, and you don't really have any entrepreneurial skills, what you can do is go to Google and look up SCORE. It's called SCORE. And basically what SCORE is, it's like senior executive, business executive that have retired, and they volunteer at SCORE, and they volunteer as mentors, business mentors. So you will call them up, set up an appointment, tell them what you're looking to do, and then they'll match you up with a SCORE business coach, and then you share with them your idea, and they'll help you get it out of your mind, get it down on paper, help you with a business plan, help you with a marketing plan, help you with your financials, right? And then put you in contact with sources to help bring it all together and get you into business. So for you guys that don't really know nothing about business, you don't really know how it go, the various steps that you got to take, it might be a great idea for you guys to look up SCORE. And it's a free service. You don't have to pay anything. And a lot of those guys just want to see us win. Okay? So I'm going to call SCORE up myself because I used to have one back in the day. So I'm going to call them up and get me another business counselor so I can take this to the next level, because at this point, I want to apply for my minority business enterprise certificate, so that way I can be recognized by the federal government and the state government as a minority business enterprise. And that would allow me to bid on government and state contracts. Okay? So at some point, I may look at one of those contracts and may say, you know what, this contract is good enough where I can leave the people I'm with. I'm just leased with them, so I can terminate my lease at any point. I have to sign a lease every month. I mean, not every month, sorry, every year. So I might decide to bid on one of the government contracts, and if I get it, it'll be more money than I'm making now. You know what I mean? So my thing is, if I can find a contract where it's $500,000 or 300,000, anywhere from 300 to $1 million. Yeah, if it's anywhere from 300 to $1 million, I'll be willing to do it, and I'm sure I could network with some of the guys that I know that's in the trucking industry and basically recruit them from where they at to come work with me and fulfill that contract. So I have to do that. I have to get a business plan together. I probably got to get a marketing plan together. I got to do profit and loss. I got to do projections. I got to do all kind of stuff in order to make that make sense, because the government, you know, of course they're going to be asking for everything and the kitchen sink. But it'd be okay because you got a counselor with you. Okay, they're going to let you know what you need and how it's supposed to look. You get it done and you run it past your counselor, and they'll make sure that it's what the state and what the federal government is requiring before you start submitting stuff. And it's good to have somebody like that, right? So you can grow your business. I just been kind of content with what I'm doing because I make great money. I don't have no bunch of expenses, right? I ain't got no nagging fee fail. I ain't got no little crumb snatchers to worry about. So it's just me. So I make enough just for me. But in order to add to what I'm doing, I need to add people on the team. So y'all check out SCORE. And another thing you can do, once you do that, you can join the Chamber of Commerce in your area. They have a lot of free programs. I'm a part of the Chamber of Commerce in Chicago. So you can join them. I can't really make it to the meetings and none of the gatherings and the galas and all that, especially with COVID now, but it's good to be a member. But these are some of the things that we can do, guys. And then far as mentor about life, you might just want to get a life coach. Okay? Let's say you want to lose weight and you can't do it. Life coach. And also personal trainer. You know, life coach, personal trainer. You know, guy over there riding a nice old bike. So I gotta get me one like that. But I don't want to be hunched all over like he is. My back will be hurting when I get done riding the bike. If I did it what he doing, I like the bike. So this is how we're gonna make. This is how we're gonna become the best men on the planet, because we're gonna start doing the things that's necessary to get the outcomes that we want. So I suggest business coach, life coach, personal trainer. Right? Maybe meal prep. And for anybody who can rise to the challenge, become vegans and vegetarians. Because we have a greater incentive to take care of our health, because, you know, we're unattached. When we fill out that application for your insurance, and you have to fill in that space, like Kevin Samuel said, shout out to him. In case of emergency, who do you put down? Your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. See, so that means we definitely need to be taking care of ourselves. They must got a bike racer, another guy riding a bike. They must got like a type of competition or something going on today. Yeah, but these are some of the things that we can be doing to make ourselves better. We're making great money. Most of us are making great money. And for the ones that's not, hey, get on top of your business. Let's make more money. This should be a subject we should always talk about. You got day trading out there. Let's learn day trading. Let's get into the market if you're not in the market. I know it looks like it's about to tank, so I ain't got a whole lot in there, but I got some in there. You know, let's get into Bitcoin and some of the other currencies. Definitely businesses, because even in a collapse, it's gonna be opportunities that's gonna come out of the collapse. So are we gonna be in a position to take advantage of these new opportunities? What are we doing to be poised and positioned to take advantage of these opportunities once the collapse happens? These are the conversations that grown men need to be having. And we need to be hashing it out. It's cool that we in a space where we can talk, but we got to talk about things that's going to manifest tangibles in our lives, that's going to enrich our standard of living. Because I'm a firm believer in, if we get on top of our paper and start putting our money where our mouth is, we can change a lot of the fuckery that we see in this country. But we have to dominate the business space. I think I need to repeat that. We, RedPill, Mgtow men, need to dominate the business space. I think I've said this in a previous video. Like me, I went and got stocks in Estee Lauder. I got stocks in CoverGirl. What else I got? Ford. I got stocks in Texaco. Stuff that I know people are gonna use. I got a couple food companies. I got stocks in the company that sells Lysol. I got maybe one. I got Exxon Mobil. I got Kendall Morgan. Of course, I got Amazon. I think I only got one share. It's like $2,700 for one share. I think I got one share at Amazon. Don't laugh, guys, but hey, it's all I can afford. You feel me? I got Walmart. I got Nike, of course, because I love my Air Force Ones. Love my Air Force Ones. Foot Locker. Verizon Wireless, because that's who I have as a provider. I think I got Motorola. I got Boeing. I got Tesla, Uber, Microsoft, U.S. Bank, because I bank with U.S. Bank. Some everything. Zoom for the video conferencing. So I got Zoom. You know, I just invested all the things that I see us using on a daily basis. And these are some of the things we can do collectively. Okay, you ain't gotta break the house as BGS, shout out to BGS, as he say, invest your lunch money. Okay? Put $25 a week, $30 a week. Now I do something like $75 to almost $100 a week is what I invest. And I kind of just spread it out. And it's more of the compound effect. I got dividend reinvestment, so I don't take any money out. I just keep investing. Same thing with Bitcoin. I think I probably got about almost $3,000 in Bitcoin now, and it's been going up. So this is something else that we could be doing to make sure we take over the business class. That's what we should be thinking about, guys. It's a large number of us now, so I feel we should take over the business class. Yeah, why not? That's where the money is. That's where the influence is. That's where the power is. It's with the money. Just us online saying what we don't like. Yeah, that's cool. They give us an outlet to vent. But then where are the tangibles? We got a lot of knowledge now. I didn't up my knowledge, hell, 1,000%. So now how do I take that and translate it into tangibles that's gonna bring me the outcomes that I want? And to me, I think that should be us taking over the business class. Okay. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna be looking, because I'm off this weekend, so I'm gonna reach out to the business coach. I'm gonna start looking for a YouTube manager, right? Or a company to manage me. I'm gonna look to get a new camera and a mic, even though it pains me to do it, because I know I can't can't buy nothing cheap because I just don't operate that way. Because the cameras I've been looking at is like $1,000 something. The mic for a decent one is like almost $200. But once I get it, we'll get the use out of it. So it's kind of just a conversation I'm having with you all as I'm coming back into the city. Just kind of want to chop it up with you guys. I don't feel right if I don't talk to y'all, because if you notice, I'm by myself 99% of the time. Even when I do get back to the Chi, I'm still by myself because I don't really go hang out with people because most people are full of shit. And that dude, they're going entirely too fucking fast. I'm going 55. I'm on cruise at 55. So he's got to be doing at least 65. And then guys, people were getting on from the on ramp, and he coming by speed. So he don't respect his license. Personnel all on their goddamn phone, right next to the damn truck, bastard. This is what you got to watch out for. I'm having a great day. Offload my load. Pause. And I'm going back nice and slow. I'm in the middle lane. I'm driving the Smith system. In case you guys don't know about, when you got a long distance to go, you drive in the middle lane at the speed limit. That way you don't have to worry about snipers coming onto the highway like that driver did. Apparently he don't know the Smith system. He should have always been in the middle. But he was on that side and he driving. Look how far ahead of me he is. I can barely see him. You got long distances to go, you drive in the middle lane. That way you don't have to worry about people coming on the highway and getting off the highway. You don't have to worry about it. Then when you get close to your exit, 3 miles before you get to your exit, you get over. You don't wait till the last minute to do it. So that means you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Now look at this guy here in that lane. He know he don't supposed to be in that lane. See, you want to speed. That's why he want to get around me, because he want to speed. Too fast. Guess what? Don't bother me a bit. Go around. You wanna risk getting a speeding ticket on your CDL? Go right ahead. You ain't gonna. They don't bother me. They good in front of me, throwing up their middle finger. I don't give a damn. How do you too? That's the way I feel. Shit, I be waving like, hey, well, how you doing? That don't bother me. I get flipped off at least twice a week. I'm used to it. I got flipped off yesterday by a guy. It was his fault. It wasn't my fault. It was his fault. But you flipped me off. Just because you don't know how to drive. I was in the right lane. He was coming on, and you know how when you coming on to the highway, you're coming on to the expressway, and if a truck is right there, and when you come on, if you in the middle of that truck, you should slow down, because you can't get in front of him now. You should slow down and get behind him and get in. So I guess this guy felt that I supposed to, I don't know what he thought. I was on cruise. So I just kept going at the same constant speed. When he came on, he was at the middle of my trailer. So if you're in the middle of the trailer, homie, you're supposed to hit your brakes because you're coming onto the highway. You can't expect the highway traffic to slow down for you and you coming on. You supposed to slow down for the traffic. Dipstick. Then he gets in front of me and flip me the bird. I just smile. Like, dude, that don't bother me a bit. You know what I mean? Because if we was standing toe to toe, I'd knock your motherfucking dick in the dirt. You know, but I will give him a chance to apologize before I knock his dick in the dirt. Give him a chance to apologize. But you were wrong. It wasn't like I was wrong. Now, the way we do it as drivers, when that person is coming on, if the front of his car is in front of my truck, then I'm gonna hit the brake a little bit and let him in. But he has to be in front of my cab. He has to be completely in front of my cab. If half his car, like where his door is, if from his door all the way to the bumper, front bumper, is in front of my cab, then I'm gonna tap the brake a little bit and let him in. But if you in the middle of my cab, if you in the middle of my trailer, and you coming on, yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta get in behind me. So I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. Trying to get yourself in trouble, huh? I'm loving this. Ain't no traffic, y'all. Y'all see this? Saturday usually be just like a Friday, normally traffic-wise. I don't know what's going on here, why it ain't no traffic, but let me don't talk too quick. Excuse me, because when you get closer to downtown, the traffic boy used to be a monster. So let's hope that everybody out doing something. Let me get over. I want to get over, but this person here is on the phone. I can see him talking. This person is, I guess it's a Jeep. I guess that's a Jeep. 14-day quarantine required. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody quarantined. Everybody just coming and going as they please. Getting in front of you, lady. Guy or whatever. That's a lady. Yeah, this is a CW. Caucasian woman. Oh, look at my man with his Ferrari over there, y'all. Y'all see him? Wait. Do your thing, bro, man. Do your thing. I like that. Like that. See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta congratulate. See, that guy like that, I want to have lunch with. Let's sit down and talk, homie. How can you help your boy Ferocious Mgtow get one of these red magnets, so we can get out here and stunt together, you know? That's the kind of attitude we need to have toward each other. How do we get together and build? How do we get together and collaborate? How do we get together and produce justice the way we deem fit? Because that's how we got civilization built. Working together. Okay? We couldn't have done this if we didn't work together. We couldn't have done it. This level of organization couldn't have been done if we didn't work together. And the whole society, including your feminazis, at every turn is looking to keep me and separated. And that brings me to a story. When I was talking to this older chick that I met off the dating site a couple weeks back now, and I was telling her about my buddy lost weight. He was about 5'9", 300 pounds. And so I've been constantly, making fun of him. And he's younger than me at that. He's like 49. So I was making fun of him. And he finally, decided, hey man, you know what? Let me get serious. So he called and asked me for a few suggestions. I gave him some really good suggestions. And he implemented them, and guess what? Brother lost 50 pounds since COVID, right? He started like last November. He lost 50 pounds, and he's kept it off. He's working out now. He's going to the gym. He's working out on the truck. And now that creates a domino effect. Now, I don't think he realized that, but I did. Now that he lost that weight, guess what? His wife, now he wants her to lose weight because she's overweight too, and she don't want to do it. So he asked me, like, what do I think? You know, hey, don't ask FM what he think, because FM gonna tell you that raw truth. And I told him, I like, man, you get that chick her orders, and if she don't do it, you gotta fire her. Simple as that. Okay? And he was like, yeah, I kind of felt that's what you were gonna say. Yeah, well, what you supposed to do? You the captain. You the head coach of the team. Come on, if you're gonna get in, man. I'm trying to let you in, but where you going? If you're the captain of the team and you the head coach, and you decide to run an audible in the middle because you read the defense, right? And you tell the quarterback to run an audible because you can read the defense. Okay, you change the play in the middle of the game. So that's basically what you're doing. You change the play in the middle of the game. She's on the team, right? She gotta accept the change with no lip. And if she don't want to do it, then you gotta what? Trade that heifer. Okay? And look out there and see what's on the free agent market and draft somebody else or recruit somebody else. And he like, you know what? You're right. Yeah, I'm right. So I'm telling that to this chick I met on the line, and she gonna tell me that we wrong for that, and she may be going through issues and this, that, and the other, and we gotta give her time, and you know, we don't know her history, y'all don't know her medical history, and this, that, and the other, and it's not fair, and he used to be fat too, and da-da-da-da. I was like, yeah, when she got through saying all that, I was like, yeah, she better lose that weight or she gonna lose her husband. I waited for her to finish all that little list of all the shit she was saying. They go to traffic now, y'all. Now that we coming back into the city. I let her run off her little list, and I said, when she was done, yeah, she better lose that weight or she finna lose her husband. I said, simple as that. She finna lose her husband. And let's see, with her being overweight, with a mediocre job, not super, I mean, I haven't really seen her. I've seen her from a distance. She's probably a 3, maybe. Maybe if she lost the weight and got in the gym and got a makeover, maybe she could be a 5. I don't know, but it is what it is. He probably wasn't aware of what he was doing when he did it. And I told him at this point, man, you done shaped up your beard. You got a nice little beard going. He keeps it all shaped up now. You got a little twist in his hair. Got his hair twisted. I guess he's gonna grow some dreads. He lost that weight, 50 pounds, and he's steady coming down. He's working out. He feels better about himself. He got some new glasses. I'm like, man, shit, you go out there now and get you about an 8. Or, you go get you a 7 or 8 now. You can get rid of that 3. You know what I mean? And so the lady was upset that I was talking to. Y'all mean, y'all this, y'all that, and come on, what the fuck? I'm about to run into the back of somebody for no reason. That's what I'm saying. Like, take your time. You see all these cars, why would you be in a hurry? Just slow down. Take your time. Some stupid little punk probably in there. Tinted windows and shit. On a damn Altima. But anyway, so yeah, she at me, talking about he a little boy, and if he can't accept, she was with him when he was fat, and da. I'm like, well, hey, that little boy gonna go find him another woman. Everything she said, that's all I kept saying. He gonna go find him another woman. He need to. Matter of fact, I encourage him to go find another woman. Y'all ain't loyal. Yeah, we ain't loyal. Of course we ain't. Y'all don't be caring. Y'all don't have a heart. You're right. We ain't got no heart. We don't care. You're right. We don't care about her health. We don't care if she stay fat. We don't care if she have a stroke. We don't care if she have a heart attack. We don't care if she come down with diabetes, hypertension. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about her thyroid. You're right. We just want her to be fat and happy. Body positivity, everybody. You know what I mean? The hell with good health. Man, I told that man, hey, I told her, I said, yeah, the minute I talk to him tomorrow, the first thing I'm going to tell you, man, to get rid of that heifer. Go find you a fit chick. If you going, because he ain't RedPill, so it is what it is. I've been talking to him, and some of the stuff is kind of strange when I'm talking to him about this stuff. I kind of keep it at a minimum because I know a lot of guys, if they're not RedPill, I don't force it on them. What I do is, when we're talking, they tend to ask me questions because they value that was crazy, value my opinion. And when I'm giving my opinion to them, see, this is what you're supposed to do. Let a person in. See that? Let them in. This will keep traffic moving. All right? Because it won't be an accident, and we'll just keep going where we're going. It took less than me blinking my eyes twice to let that guy in. But I digress. But yeah, the fact that he done got himself in this type of condition and he's happy, he needs to go find him a lady who is as health conscious, more so than he is. So he need to, because he gonna need a woman to maybe do meal prep for him. Help him with different various meals, meal combinations and shake combinations, and if she's doing it, he's doing it. They keep him on the straight and narrow. They can vibe off each other, utilize each other's collective spirits to keep each other healthy. You live a longer, healthier life, and you can stay away from the people in the lab coats that y'all call doctors. I call them mad scientists in lab coats. You want to stay away from them knives, right? So, okay, guys, I'm back in the city now, y'all. As y'all can see, there's University of Chicago on my right. I just passed. I'm looking to get on the Stevenson Highway. It's I-55. The Chicago cats know I-55. Yeah, this is my city. My kind of town, Chicago is. You did? I don't know the rest of the song, guys. I don't even remember the rest of the song. Shit. But it's my city. You did? 54 years. I love it when it's summertime here, but in the winter, can't stand it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. But, man, what they did that? Did y'all see that? I didn't get a chance to get a good shot of it. But it was, it looked like a stealth camper or something. It something look nice, though. I'd like to see one of them and interview that guy. That's another thing I'm going to do, guys. He's trying to start bringing forth some interviews. But since this COVID, now this guy here, and this flatbed is going entirely too fast. Right here on this little stretch of road we on, it's 45. It's going at least 60. I'm going 45. You guys are getting into the trucking industry. You're inspired. You want to get into the trucking industry. When you get out here, Drive like you got some sense. Protect your license. Protect your livelihood. Don't do what you see everybody else doing. Because these are the same guys going to be losing their jobs, right? Because eventually speeding everywhere you go, you're speeding. You're gonna fuck up something at one point or another. It's gonna cost you dearly. I remember a guy that I'll share this last story with you guys. I remember a guy that used to be at the gas company with me when I used to deliver gas to all the gas stations. He trained me. I can't remember his name now, but he was you can tell he was a drinker, because even on the days that he didn't drink, you could still smell alcohol coming out of his pores. And he was following too close, and some people were trying to get in. He wouldn't let them in, and so the car in front of him stopped at a toll booth because they didn't have their change ready or whatever. So he tried not to let somebody in, didn't realize that the lady in front of him had stopped, and he pushed her trunk all the way to the back of her seat. And I don't know how God must have been with her kids that day, because she had 2 kids in the back seat. And do you know them kids didn't have a scratch? When they showed me pictures of the car, I was like, man, there is a God. For sure, for sure. If you didn't believe it before then, you should believe it now. There is a God. Mariano's over there. I should go to Mariano's. I want to get me some Chinese eggplant, put it on the barbecue today. That's probably what I'm going to do. Give me some Chinese eggplant. Barbecue that today. Yeah, that might be a good, yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. When I leave the gym, I'm going to give me at least 3-hour workout at the gym. Get it in. But okay, guys, I done talk y'all head off, but I just wanted to just show y'all where I'm at, what I'm doing, some of my thoughts. Hope it's some things that I share that you guys can use. Okay. If it's anything that you guys can add to this conversation, to bring guys up to speed on some things that you're doing that's positive, that's making a difference in your life, and you feel they can make a difference in other men's lives, no matter where we are, you know, share it. Let's start sharing some positive information. I try to be the center or the beacon, to be the one to share this stuff, because I benefit from a lot of these things, and I just kind of keep it to myself, because a lot of people don't appreciate, because they have to do work. A lot of people don't want to do work. You know what I mean? It takes work to be successful. There's a formula out there for success. There's a formula out there for wealth. We just got to be willing to do the things that it takes and work that formula so we can be successful and we can be wealthy. So let's share that information, if you guys don't mind. And they go to Illinois State Police over there chopping it up on how they gonna rob somebody today, probably. But let me not say that. But okay, guys, let me go on and jump off here now. Talk y'all guys' ear off now for 1 whole hour now. So, okay, I love you guys. I hope you are being good stewards of your health. Look into coaching, fellas. Business coaching, life coach, personal trainer. And more likely a personal trainer that can help you with meal preps. Well, you got plenty of videos on YouTube to help you with meal prep. We should be getting our money right. We should be getting our business right. We should be working at least 70 to 80 hours a week. We should be flying. Make sure you got your passport. Get your visas to the different countries you want to go to. we should be living the life, living our best life. Oh wow, that's bumpy. We should be living our best life now, guys. We don't have the females, the crumb snatchers, right? So we should be going all around the world doing our thing. So I want to be the beacon to promote that heavily. So when I start meeting with my counselors and my mentors, I'm going to see if they're going to allow me to document it when I get my camera, because I'm going to look for a camera later today. I can add these things on the page to give you all more insight on what I'm going to be doing, to give you an idea of what it looks like and how to open yourself up for success. Okay? But that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'll probably bring you all another one later. Because I want to deal with the apology of the CW from the other day. She gave a half-assed apology, so I'm going to deal with that apology a little later today. So okay, guys, love you. Hope you're being a good stewards of your health. I probably said it already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But okay, I'm gonna jump off now. Peace and hair grease.